It's Reezonn, owner of the Reezonn Sports Network, reporting live at the Reezonn Sports Center. And today we have recap of last week in high school football. We will be showing the current Gatorade National Player of the Year rankings. We'll be showing the top 25 polls. We'll be showing the team stats for teams in high school football, and we'll be showing player stats for players in high school football. Keep in mind, these guys are Patreon members and subscribers to this YouTube channel. Anybody with a period next to their name means that they are a subscriber to the channel, and anybody with an apostrophe next to their name means that they are a Patreon member. But let's get on with the video. First, let's take a look at the top 25 polls, so we'll have to go over to usatoday.com. Miramar, after beating St. Francis Academy, is the #1 team. IMG Academy comes in at number 2. DeMatha comes in at number 3. Clay Chalkville comes in at number 4. Then we'll go over to Louisiana with Rumble's number 5. Stay in Louisiana, Neville's number 6. St. Francis dropped down to 7. Mater Dei's at 8. Coco's at 9. Servite's at 10. St. Ed is at 11. South Pinola's at 12. Bishop Gorman's at 13. North Allegheny's 14. Marietta's 15. St. X is 16. Cedar Hill is 17. DeSoto is 18. Lakeland's 19. Grayson is 20. Lake Travis is 21. Central is 22 from Phoenix City. Mission Viejo's 23. J. Sarah's 24. Spanish Fort is 25. So only 2 teams cracked the top 25. Now let's take a look at the Gatorade National Player of the Year rankings. Some guys are coming into the top 5 for the first time. Some guys are dropping out. But just remember, these results are not final. Coming in at number 5 is Jermaine McLeod, the 4-star running back. And it's not like he had a bad game or anything. To be honest, he had a great game in my opinion, but his team lost the game, and other guys just had better games than him this past weekend. So Jermaine McLeod, after taking that L to Miramar, he's at number 5. Coming in at number 4 for the first time, Brian Musket, quarterback for Marietta High School. Now Brian Musket, he has a huge arm. Maybe not the most accurate, maybe not the greatest decision maker, but he's an unbelievable runner. He went off last weekend, had over 300 rushing yards in the game. His team is ranked number 15, but I honestly believe that Marietta is easily a top 10 team in all of high school football, especially with Brian Musket under center. He knocked Josh Prince out of the top 5. Now Josh Prince had a great game last weekend. Didn't have the eye-popping stats because he went against the number 2 team in the nation, but he distributed the ball evenly. He dotted up the defense. He did his thing. So I expect Josh Prince to creep back up in this top 5. But for now, Brian Musket's number 4. Coming in at number 3, and he stayed at number 3. He was number 3 last week. He'll be number 3 this week, and that's Cato Hendricks, the 5-star wide receiver for DeMatha Catholic, and in my opinion, top 3 player in all of high school football, arguably number 1. He's been number 1 for the past 2 years because he won this award in back-to-back years. This guy can't be stopped. He's unbelievable. Throw him the ball anywhere on the football field, he's a threat to score. He's an unbelievable route runner. He's great after the catch. He's great on screens. You can throw it up to him. He can moss guys. He can do it all. And then if you want to put him in the backfield, he could do that too. He could kill you from the ground. So Cato Hendricks can do it all as a football player. And I'm not shocked to see him at number 3. I wouldn't be surprised if he raised up to number 1 by the end of the season. Coming in at number 2, Bryson James, the All-American tight end, the first guy to get to 1,000 yards this season. He's putting up unbelievable numbers for IMG Academy so far this year. He's supposed to be making his college decision soon, so we'll find out very soon where Bryson James is going to go. But at high school football, Bryson James is taking over the game. Last year was his breakout season. He had over 2,000 yards. This year, he already has 1,000 yards. He's carrying this IMG team on offense. They went to the national championship last season. Let's see if they get back this year. And coming in at number 1 is the freshman phenom, LaRon Dimes. And he has been outstanding. The best player, and I mean the best player in high school football so far this year. Last week, he had 3 interceptions, 2 pick sixes, had over 100 receiving yards. This guy's putting up great numbers receiving, great numbers on defense, and then in the return game, he's almost unstoppable. So LaRon Dimes definitely deserves it, even though he's a true freshman. He's only 14 years old. He has been the best player in high school football so far this year. Now let's go over to Max Prep so we can check out the team stats and the player stats for all the players in high school football. First, we're going to sort the quarterbacks by their quarterback rating. Number 1 is Josh Prince. Even though he hasn't thrown for 1,000 yards yet, he has 9 touchdowns and 1 interception. Then if we go down to Bixby, Oklahoma, we got Green Thompson, Brian Musket, Paul Warner, Sauce Harris right here, straight up dog. Anybody with the period next to their name, that means that they are a subscriber to the channel. Anybody with an apostrophe next to their name means that they are a Patreon member. Now I know y'all don't want to hear me ramble for the rest of this video, so y'all really just here for the stats, so you can pause the video, put it on slow motion whenever you want. I'll get back to you at the end of the video. Here's some of the offensive and defensive team stats for teams in high school football. But anyways, it's Reezonn, owner of the Reezonn Sports Network. Make sure y'all like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, and click on the post notification bell too. You can be a character in the Reezonn Sports Network universe. We make content for high school, college, and the pros. You can submit a form. The link will be in the description. However, if you sign up with Patreon, you'll have a lot more customization and control over your character. The link will be in the description. You can also view your player's season and career stats online. The link will be in the description. I also added a social media feature for the universe to be more immersive. The link to that video will also be in the description. If you don't have Patreon but you still want to be featured on the channel more, then make sure you're active in the comment section. You being consistently active reminds me to put you on the channel in some way. When you submit a form, your character will be put in the universe. You can see yourself in a live stream or video when teams play, but it's highly unlikely that you'll see me controlling your player throughout a game if you don't have Patreon. Signing up with Patreon gives you control over attributes, accessories, gives you a GTA face, control over your backstory, and you'll be one of the best players in the universe.